up those stairs, and they end up in the bedroom, and I'm like, oh shit. And you just keep writing, you just follow your thread.
Right. Well, I think
I'm not a plotter.
Yeah, I'm not a plotter either.
Okay, yeah, right.
But that's where the joy comes from, right?
It does.
It's like the discovery of the writing, and it can be a total shit show because you don't know where it's going to lead to, which is why editing is helpful. But the joy is just you're discovering for yourself what happens, and it's exciting because you just have no idea where it's going to lead you.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's when you say you don't write linearly, that's really an interesting comment because I want to talk about really the difference between writing lyrics and a novel, where obviously there's a lot. I hear lyrics when you read your book. I hear James' lyrics. They're dark, but they're very hopeful, which a lot of your songs kind of have that duality in them. But with the song, it strikes me that hey, if the world doesn't understand what I'm saying in these lyrics, it doesn't matter. What matters is I understand it. But with a novel, you can't be quite so obtuse, right? Was that a consideration about, I need to make sure the readers can follow what eventually will be a plot?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I'm a storyteller, and there are rules to storytelling.
Yeah.
Or the good thing about a song is, say if we're working on a demo, I might play it to you, and I can see when you get restless and go, okay, that bit around 2 minutes 30, that didn't work so well. I can see it. You can hear it through people's ears. It's quite fascinating. With a book, it's tough, and yes, you've got a very patient partner who will allow you to keep reading and reading and changing and reading, which is what I did I got a number of readers and co-opted them at various points along the line. It's taken me over 10 years, more than 10 years, in between James, to sit down and write this. It was written, I didn't have any choice, really. Like with James songs, though, we don't have much choices. And we don't go looking for commerciality. Like in James, we never went looking for singles. You go fishing, and if you get one, then it's great. If you get another kind of fish, you go, wow, this is an amazing creature.
Right.
But you're just happy that you catch a fish,
And you create a lot of your lyrics through just jam sessions.
Always through jam, always.
Yeah.
Jamming.
So you have this partnership with these other people who you're drawing from their energy and you're getting inspired by them, and things come out and they either work or they don't work. With a novel, it's very solitary.
Yeah. I had a good writing class in LA, a guy called Jack Grapes, which again is one of those names you can't quite make up. Like a Norman Mailer figure, ex-pugilist, boxer, poet. And he sits in a room like this, and he'll be there from 10 in the morning till 4 at night, and it will be full of 30 people all day, coming and going. You come in for 2-3 hours, you read a piece, and you sit there for 2 hours watching other people, and there might be some old 80-year-old poets, there'll be Hollywood A-listers, and there'll be some complete beginners, and he gives you exercises to go and do. And he was the idiot, I think, who gave me the idea that I could write a novel. Because I'd get up and read, and I'd see the effect it was having, and going, this is kind of, maybe I could try this and this. And so it was him and his son who taught me about editing. He did editing classes. And if you read anything with any author, they always say my first draft was shit, and it's all in the edit. So I rewrote this so many times. It was at one point about 1,500 pages long. It's now down to 450. It was at 850 probably 2 years ago. They wanted to release it a year ago, the book company, and I wouldn't let them. I did 3 more rewrites, I think, in that time period. I wanted it to eventually, the first 60 pages set the scene, and then I wanted it to read like a thriller.
Yeah.
So that I wanted people to stay up till 4 in the morning and say they couldn't put it down.
Yeah, absolutely. It's